Welcome back, and for critical mistake number 3 that can sabotage your team growth efforts. Now, if you've watched the previous 2 videos, mistakes number 1 and 2 are leading by talking about yourself, about your company, and number 2 is talking about, giving your life story about your organization, when really all you need to do is provide just the critical pieces of information that are going to increase a candidate's interest in your company and your opportunity. So what is mistake number 3? Well, it's a fun one, because mistake number 3 is something that I see companies do all the time when marketing a job ad, and that's when they go unicorn hunting. Now, what is unicorn hunting? Unicorn hunting happens when your job requirements, the absolutely, drop dead required skills, the deal breakers, include a laundry list of skills that you would be extremely hard pressed to find in one person. And a lot of times these required skills aren't even the accurate list of skills that you must have for somebody to fill this position. It happens a lot of times if you maybe copy an old job ad or something you found online and you don't take a critical eye to those required skills. So you end up having a list of things. In the software engineering world, for example, you may require somebody to have 5 or 6 different programming languages under their belt to some obscene level of experience, where they have to have 10+ years experience in, say, 5 different languages or platforms or frameworks. And the likelihood of finding somebody who has that level of experience with all of those things is simply not going to happen. So what you could do instead is really take that list of required skills and pare it down to exactly what is absolutely necessary. You could also take the level of expertise that somebody needs in order to be successful in this role, and you could maybe present it in a different manner. For example, you might find a candidate who has 10 years of experience with a certain skill, but they've never really developed and improved their skills in that area, so the 10 years is really quite useless. But instead, if you describe it as a level of expertise, expert, familiar, competent, using those sorts of words, you might be able to be a little bit more descriptive in a better way about what exactly that candidate needs to have and how fluent or how much of an expert they need to be with a particular skill. So again, don't list out 15, 20, 25 different skills that are all required, because you're just going to scare away people who might be interested in that particular opportunity, but they're worried that they don't have one out of the 25 things that you've listed, therefore they're not going to apply. And it may turn out that you don't actually require that one skill that they didn't have in the first place. So don't go unicorn hunting. Make sure that you're very clear on exactly what is required and what might be a should have or a nice to have skill or ability in your ideal hire. So please, for your sake and for your candidate's sake, stop going unicorn hunting. Thank you.